What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Shit Talk TV video. I am Michelle Velez. You guys are watching Cookie Jar Stories. I just think I'm excited. You know, I've put out a few videos already, and I think they're going pretty great. You know, I love the support from everybody. You guys are great. On one of my videos, I finally got to like 2,000 views on one freaking video. And I know you're like, what the hell, 2,000 views? Like, people have millions. Yeah, that's because they have millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I don't have that many subscribers. You know, I'm basically like a newborn YouTuber. Seeing all these, you know, likes and these comments, it's a real nice feeling. It makes me feel like I'm moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? You put in work and then you get nice results. If you don't put in work, there's no results. So, once again, guys, thank you for joining. This is Shit Talk TV. I'm Michelle Velez. Let's get started with our cookie jar stories. I don't know if I shook it up already, but I could do it again. So what I do is I put my hand inside here, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe you can, maybe you don't. It doesn't seem like there's a lot in there because the papers are cut up really small. So it doesn't look like there's a lot in there, but there is. I promise there is. I put my hand in there and I just pull out a story, and I never know which story I'm gonna talk about. It always makes me really nervous. That's why I'm stalling right now, because if it's a 5-second story, then you're gonna get a 5-second story. If it's a long story, you'll get a long story. I just never know what I'm gonna get. I never know. So let me put my hand in here. I want something small. I'm always grabbing like the really big ones. So what is this? This is so silly. My dad is most likely never going to see this video, so I'm just gonna talk about it really quick. This is like I said, some of these stories are like 2 seconds, all right? So, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like a little lesbian, right? So, this says, Dad snitched about haircut. Well, growing up and not really being able to be gay, and then cutting my hair while I'm not allowed to be gay, it was a big deal. It's really hard to come out to your parents and be like, look, Mom and Dad, I'm gay. And then they accept you. Not a lot of kids go through, you know, being accepted by their family or by their parents, you know, so my hair, I mean, my hair right now is a little long, you know, it's like in the middle of my back. But, I mean, if you go on my social media and you just go scrolling down a couple of years or whatnot, you'll see that my hair for maybe like 12 years straight, my hair has been short. I mean, like, it was super buzzed on the side. Sometimes I let my hair grow out a certain length so that I was able to spike it all up. I always had my hair in some really cool, different designs, but we're not talking about cool designs. We're just talking about how my dad snitched on me when I cut my hair. So again, my hair was really freaking long, right? And then I had met someone who had like a mohawk, and I thought the mohawk was the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I was like, I want that haircut. It was just a mohawk. I couldn't cut off the entire thing. I just cut the sides all the way back, and I had like some cool designs on it. And that was the first time my mom saw my hair before my dad snitched on me, because my hair wasn't completely short just yet. It was just the sides of my head that was cut. So I came running into my house, and I turned my head to the side for like a split second, and my mom saw my head, and she's like, what the freak? Get in here right now. And I was like, what? She's like, you cut your hair? It's like, it's just the size. And she's like, yo, like, stop piercing yourself, stop cutting your hair, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop blah blah blah. Like, enough. She was so pissed. After some time goes by, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna chop the whole thing off, and I'm gonna become a real life dyke. Boom. I get to the hair salon, I cut my hair. I go and I see my dad, and my dad's like, oh my God, you cut your hair? Like, your mother's gonna be so freaking pissed. And I'm like, no, just don't say anything. Let me show her myself. Like, if I show her myself, everything will be okay. He's like, okay, just make sure you tell her. I'm like, I am. It's not like I can hide my hair forever from Mom. Like, just let me tell her myself. I'm in my room. I have a hoodie on. I have a hoodie on and I have a hat underneath the hoodie. My mom comes in and she rubs my back. She's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? But she's acting a little weird. Like, she never just sits there rubbing my back. You know, I have a hat on. I have a hoodie on. So maybe she was rubbing my back to feel if I had my hair tucked inside of my shirt. And I had just finished talking to my aunt. I was talking to my aunt and I sent her a couple of pictures of my hair. And she's like, oh my God, you look gorgeous. And she was just giving me all these little cute little compliments. And I was just like, wow. So, I mean, if she likes it, my mom is probably going to like it. I was kind of wrong. So, whatever. I'm in my room doing my thing. And my mom starts screaming my name, Michelle! Michelle! I go to the room and I still have the hat on and I got the hoodie on still, you know? So I go to the room and I open the door and I have my head just peeking into the door just a little bit. And she's just looking at me so strange. And then she just like tilts her head to the side and she goes, take your hat off, please. And my heart dropped to my ass. I looked at my dad because my dad was laying on the bed. I was so mad. I just looked at him like, oh, I could punch you in the face right now. I turned back to my mom and I'm like, why? And she's like, take off your hat. So I went, I took the hat off and she's like, wow, congratulations. This is what you always wanted, to look like a boy. Are you happy now? Are you happy you look like a boy now? Because you look like a boy. And I just stood staring at her and I just went, wow, Mom, wow. You know, I didn't expect this from you. I just got off the phone with talking to your sister. She said that I look good. And you, as my mom, are saying the complete opposite. I didn't expect this from you. I expected more. But I said it like if I was gonna cry, you know? And I kind of just walked away. Like, I knew by mentioning her sister, she was gonna get upset and maybe like regret it. So, you know, I walk away and not even like a minute and a half later, she calls me back into the room. Michelle! I go into the room and she goes, can I tell you something? I was like, what? She goes, you know, when I was your age, I cut my hair like that too. I had one side green, the other side pink or blue, and I was always dyeing it all these different colors, and my hair was short just like yours. I'm sorry I didn't say, you know, it looked nice. I just got upset. You know, you should have told me that you were gonna cut your hair, but you do look really nice. I guess it kind of made me feel a little bit better. But at the same time, it made me feel like shit because I feel like she only had mentioned anything like that because my aunt had just finished giving me all these compliments about my hair. So it just kind of didn't feel like she was being sincere. You know what I mean? So it kind of just like made me sad. Yeah, that's... That's basically it. Like, it was so funny because my dad was like the biggest snitch at those times. Like, we couldn't do anything without him like turning into like a little girl, running to my mom, just trying to get us in trouble all the freaking time. Like, dude, you're the father. If you want to smack us, just smack us and send us to the room. Why do you have to wait till the lady comes in and, you know, almost murders us? Like, why do you want us to almost die? Because my parents, they used to whoop us so bad. I mean, I could tell you guys stories. Like, they were so crazy. And it was also really weird because they were fun. Yeah, oh my God, that's so funny. That just brought back so many weird little memories of like my mom and my dad just beating the crap out of me all the time for so many different things, or just things that I just don't remember. He was always trying to get brownie points with my mom. So he would snitch on us. Like, that's not going to give you brownie points. She's just going to look at you and laugh and be like, oh, go discipline them yourself. Stop running to me and telling me everything. Because what am I supposed to do? You're the one that saw them do it. You were home. I've been working. You could have done something. Not wait for me to get home and then make me look like the bad mom because I'm the one that's always disciplining the kids. You know, so that's what would happen all the time. But sorry if I dragged it a little bit. Sometimes I just kind of get a little carried away with talking about stories and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys are like me and you guys are closeted and it's hard for you guys to come out to your parents, look, I know what that feels like. You know, I came out to my mom when I was like 14, 15, and it did not go the right way. You know, I was afraid that she was gonna, you know, disown me or, you know, beat my ass or whatever. And all of the above sort of kind of happened for a split second. But if you guys need somebody to talk to, just hit me up. You know, I have my Instagram down in the description below. So yeah, you guys take care, be safe, stay happy, stay motivated, do things that you love. Just love yourself. Times are hard, but as long as you find self-love and can just occupy your mind with something good and happy, then nothing else should really matter. You know, just stay positive, people. Just stay positive. Do something for someone. I put out a video every Monday, so like, subscribe, do all those good things, and I will see you back here on Monday. All right? You guys stay safe out there. Peace out.